Not only are we too late, we're late. So if John Capola is in the chat right now, he just texted me saying, "Where is the live stream?" Oh, wait, hold on. How do I do this correctly? Right? Yeah. This guy right here. This guy.
Well, I had a good read.
Nothing's ever easy with you.
No.
Nothing.
But
let's talk about that.
Let's discuss. There's always a why.
Well, that's true. There is always a why. Well, why don't you tell everybody why we're 15 minutes late to our own chat? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tuesdays with 2TEN90, where we're 15 minutes late for every live stream.
Well, we'll get better because now I know how to do this.
Let's hope.
So last week, you guys were upset because the lighting wasn't good and the background wasn't there. So I had to build a bar. I had a week to build a bar. So I built this beautiful bar behind me, and it just took a little longer than I had originally anticipated.
You were putting the last nails in that as we went live, right? Is that what
as we were speaking, I was building this. I am very handy. So
yeah, that's one way to put
it. So
hey, everybody. Welcome to the newly branded Tuesdays with 2TEN90 or 210, whatever you want to call it. How's everybody doing? Andy, how are you, buddy? Other than the minor mishaps of getting us live, how have you been?
I'm good, man. I am good. I already got a text message. Let me see. Is that Mom? Yeah, there we go.
Well, Andy late. John says Andy's late. Go figure. Exactly, John. Andy. So you should know by now, though, if we say that the live stream is going to start at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, add at least 15 minutes onto that date.
That's not true. Because I am very pumped.
Because of this guy right here. I mean, I'm just saying. But the reason why we're late is because Andy's got a better camera, right? And is using a green screen behind him, which is not easy. And that was causing problems. So I think
technically I wasn't building a bar. So
you were building a beautiful green screen you're blocking out half of it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Getting this right has not been easy. Let's just put it.
It never is.
We've got trying, Yeah. No, that makes it worse that way. So this is my bar.
There you go. It's good. You've got some. It looks like some amazing whiskeys set up to try tonight. I can't wait to hear about them.
I do.
And we'll certainly get into that as the night goes on.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well, no. So anyway, I've been good. I'm still not adjusting well to this whole new normal thing. So
I don't think any of us are. I mean, who really is adjusting to that? I mean, I guess you have to.
People with no kids or people who are dating, they're probably enjoying this.
That's true.
People with kids are really quarantined. So it's
yeah. We have plenty of kids around this household. So it's just in the chat we've got Food Farce Permaculture. Hello. He says, cheers, Earthlings. Cheers to you. And of course, John said, Andy, late. Go figure. John, how are you, man? Hopefully you're doing okay. And everything's going well in your world. John's a good friend of ours. We got Bullets and Bourbon in the house. So.
Yeah, hey, and to you, man, thank you for Bullets and Bourbon. They gave us a little shout out on his last video, which
I heard. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great channel we've become friends with. So love seeing him in there.
Good guy, and it's funny. Something struck me when I first got a chance to see one of his videos, and I was like, he's doing things a little bit differently. That's kind of the way we started off.
That's right.
And so I was like, man, this is great. So let's figure we'd show him some love, and he's been a supporter of ours, so we appreciate you being here.
Awesome.
John must have already left. I guess I was too late for him.
Probably.
He's not responding.
Maybe.
Either that or he's watching Duke reruns. So
that could be it too. We've got Pressman. Hey fellas, cheers. Cheers, Pressman. Let's everybody raise a glass too. Andy, you haven't started sipping on any hard stuff yet.
I'm about to. I just got this thing set up 5 minutes ago. So
that's true. Yeah, you're gonna need one. And then we've also got Robot Scott, our good friend.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Local
he
guy.
says, hey everyone. So hopefully as we get going here tonight, more people will come in. You'll get to know everybody that's in the chat, and all good people are in here. So please check everybody out and grab a beer, grab a whiskey, grab whatever, and let us know what you're drinking.
Yeah, absolutely. So That being said, I have Scott. You'll appreciate this, John. Got a local offering tonight, and then I've got a big boy bourbon. So actually, they're both. So for the bourbon, Todd, I'm going to introduce you to this eventually. This is Stag Junior.
Oh.
And this batch, I'm going to make sure this. Yeah, 66.15. This is 132.3. This is a big.
Oh
boy, it's a monster. So not for the
that I don't know if that's too big for me or not. I guess it can never be too big, but it sounds like a big boy.
That one might actually be a little too much for you, Todd. I don't know.
It could be. Might lose the last few hairs on my head. I don't know.
Eclipse, what's up? Good to see you, man.
Out on the West Coast. What's going on, man? I know an amazing home brewer right there. He puts out some great content as well. You know, we had Brian from Short Circuit Brewer on last week. And here's another one, Eclipse Brewing out of Seattle. I know you're probably drinking some nice homebrew tonight. And I have a little treat for everybody out there. If you were on our live stream last week, you saw that I was fermenting the black IPA. 2 live streams below, I was brewing the black IPA. It's ready to go. I've been drinking it all week. It's fantastic. And I'll show you a pour of it a little bit later on.
Nice.
So it turned out really nice, as always. You know, that won second place in that AHA homebrew comp. So pat myself on the back. I know it's a good recipe.
It is a good one, Todd. One of your best.
It is.
And so yeah, Scott was like batch 12, very nice here. This is a flavorful bourbon. I'm excited. And if you haven't tried this, I found this the other day. This is obviously, you know, Sagamore. This is the cast strength, which is another big boy. This is coming at 112.2.
Okay.
I like this one a lot, Todd. I think you'd probably enjoy this. So
well, you know, it's local, so it'd have a place in my heart. So I can't wait to try it. We got to do a Sagamore sort of flight or something. We got to give them some love.
I have a couple ideas for Sagamore. Pressman drinking 1792 foolproof. I had one bottle. It's gone. And then I have a store pick too from a little place on the Eastern Shore, which is just dynamite.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's unfortunately they're becoming unicorn bottles. I scored I sent a picture to Todd, a Weller's Foolproof.
Yep.
Last week for a good price, because honestly, those things I've seen them going upwards of $500-600 a bottle. So the owner was very cool.
Too rich for my blood.
Well, I didn't pay that.
No,
that's on camera, Jackie. Mom.
I don't know. I don't think they're watching. We only have 10 people, so I thought they're watching.
There's reruns. This is up on the cloud somewhere, right? So
that is true.
But yeah, it was. So I'm afraid to open it.
Well, I think when you do open it, it's got to also be part of the channel somehow, Andy. I don't care if it's just you sitting at home for the next 2 months.
Because you want me to share it with you. That's all.
I think we all want you to share it, Andy. Yeah. Not just me. Everyone.
We'll see.
All right. So we got Eclipse Brewing's. He says he's on his New England IPA homebrew. I'm sure that's fantastic. Eclipse is an amazing brewer. His setup is I'm very jealous of. Let's put it that way. You know, we don't have much here at 21090. We're pretty bare bones. I still make good beer. Him and Brian from Short Circuit Brewing have amazing setup. So I'm sure that's a good beer. And then Robot Scott's in the hat said, I'm happy to help you open it, Andy.
Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. One day maybe we'll have a couple people. When this whole thing lifts, we'll open it with a couple.
I like that idea.
But I'm going to start Sagamore tonight.
There you go. All right. So Andy's popping it already. We're like 10 minutes into the chat. Let's go around. I want to hear what everybody else is drinking. You know, we've got 9 people in the stream. So let's hear what Eclipse is. We know he's brewing or drinking the New England IPA homebrew. Pressman, what are you drinking? Robot Scott, what are you drinking? John, if you're still here, what are you drinking? Bullets and Bourbon, what are you drinking? Food Forest.
And Bullets and Bourbon. I just got a feeling that Bullet Bourbon, because there is a Bullet Bourbon, is going to be your next one. Someone sent that to him, I think. Oh. So let us know if you're going to actually be reviewing that next. I'd love to see your take on the Bullet. I love their rye. I think their rye is really good.
You know, Andy, I got a beer from Guinness here that was aged in Bullet barrels. They call it their stock ale.
Yeah.
It's fantastic barrel aged beer. It's so good. So if that's an indication how good bullet is, I'm all for it.
Oh,
so anyway, what's that?
Sorry, so but he's not going with the bullet. He's going Four Roses small batch. I actually cannot wait. I feel like I have tried a million whiskeys, and Four Roses is like one of the staples.
Yeah.
I have yet to try anything Four Roses.
Is that because it's hard to get, or you just have it?
I pass it by every time, and I don't know why. I mean, everyone says it's fantastic.
You got a million whiskeys. Oh, sorry, Jack, you didn't hear that. No, I mean
999,000.
999. Yeah, right, exactly.
Blah blah blah. So, oh hey, and Scott, where did you find? So Todd, here's another thing. Woodinville is, if I'm not mistaken, that's Washington. Scott, Woodinville, out in Washington State. And it's winning all kinds of awards. I just saw another review the other day. They have a
can you get that here?
Well, if Scott got one, I'm thinking that he did.
Yeah, Scott's local. That's right.
Where did you find it, man? Let us know. That'd be cool.
What's that? Screwball PB whiskey.
That's a PB whiskey.
Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon and whiskey. Oh, that's about right, John. That sounds good. All right, so we got some people drinking whiskey, some people drinking. I am actually drinking a beer that may be a video on the channel soon. We'll see. It's from Heavy Seas, shocker. They're mixed Citricannon or Tropicannon 3-pack. This is one of them, Andy. It's their mango lime.
Yeah, I saw the sampler the other day when I was out.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Now, well, we'll pull the veil over. Here's some truth. You want some truth? I know, Andy, you're not a fan of regular Tropicannon. You don't like it.
No.
And the reason you don't like it, you feel like it's over the top, almost artificial of the orange flavor, the tangerine. Correct. I was in agreement with you until I just tried this. I think they tweaked the recipe. It's still really, really not fruity, but orangey. But it doesn't taste as fake, so to speak. So I liked it. Now this one is just okay. I'm not gonna. However, the winner of that 3-pack is the pineapple. That pineapple is fantastic, and I can't wait to drink that this summer. So they have the pineapple, the mango lime, and then the regular Tropicannon. It's one of their big sellers. I mean, people love it, but you're right. It does have a over-the-top, almost fake flavor to it, which is not good. I think it's toned down a little bit, and hopefully they've tweaked the recipe. Maybe, I don't know. It could be just me. But
hey, Todd, I think Scott's closer than we think.
What's that?
So he found the Woodinville at Whitey's.
Whoa, well, that's like literally.
So we're in Linthicum, man. So you must be local.
Very local. That's our place to go.
Yeah, that's
that's kind of funny. Where do you?
That's cool. Hey Jeff, what's up, man?
Hey, it is there's our good friend Jeff.
Brewing, what's going on? And John, Todd, it's not Pabst Blue Ribbon. I told you it's really peanut butter whiskey, and he says good. John likes it.
I didn't know that. I thought he was doing a screwball.
I've never tried that. If it really is good, John, I mean, what the heck? It was good. Drink it. That's awesome.
There you go.
You're in the GB, man. Yeah, you are. We're neighbors, my man. So
holy moly, I didn't know that. Yeah, we're
now Scott,
21090. Get a hint what that means?
Yeah, you actually can probably sip on the Wellers with me because you're close.
So Jeff, what are you drinking tonight, buddy? One of these days, Jeff, we're gonna get over, play some pinball at your house, and then also go over to Sapwood Cellars. Hopefully, when all this thing.
Yeah, I'd like to get to Sapwood
this summer. Sapwood is doing it's a local brewery here in Maryland. Amazing small batch stuff. I can't wait to get out there and check them out.
And John's had peanut butter and he's loving it. So, hey, I don't know if I've ever sipped on a whiskey with John. I know that we've shot a few back when we were kids.
Unless it was Fireball.
I don't know.
You call that whiskey?
I don't know if we've sipped on anything for a while, so we're gonna have to. We're overdue, Johnny. We'll have to do that soon. As soon as we get clear too, Jeff, we'll have to. We got a bunch of locals here. This is actually kind of cool. We haven't.
Well, this is getting local because Jeff's local, John's local, Robot Scott's local. We got a lot of local flavor here.
Not that we're not, liking all of our friends from out of the old line state, but we're on lockdown here, man. So as everybody else.
Yeah, it's funny because in Maryland they've locked down the state, so he's actually the governor. The governor has put in a stay-at-home order, so you're not allowed to evidently go anywhere, but you can go everywhere. I don't get it. So if you want to go get food, you can. If you want to go to a restaurant to get carryout, you can. If you want to go to liquor stores, it's essential. You can.
Well, it should be essential. It's the only way those
I agree.
kids are
Well,
getting things.
so I'm not sure what's different, but we're not really leaving anywhere.
Well,
I think
that's the point, because
oh man, it just got more local. Go ahead.
If enough of us do our part, then oh, Jason, wow, this is getting real local.
This is getting. There's nobody else watching, but it's all local guys. That's good.
That's kind of fun. And truth be told, this is the most, I think, the most Duke fans we've ever had on one chat at a time.
Well, we can't hold it against.
Hey, I told you, maybe I didn't tell John and Jason for that matter, but I watched the Christian Layton at 30 for 30. It was actually really, really good.
They usually are good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. His story is cool. I mean, it was pretty cool. I got to admit.
We can't kick him out because we only have 8 people in the chat. So unfortunately, we got to keep him in the fold here, Andy. So until we get more, no, I'm just joking. I wanted to go back to Jeff's comment on the Tropicana, so the beer from Heavy Seas. He agreed that the orange is sort of over the top and sort of fake, like an orange lollipop. I get it, but people love it. They've told us it's one of their highest selling beers behind Loose Cannon. And I still think it may be a little bit too fake, but I think they've come down a little bit on that sort of, and I don't know where they're getting that flavor from. It almost tastes artificial, which is never good. But some people love it. And I can tolerate it now. And even this mango lime, it's okay. It tastes artificial a bit to me. But the pineapple doesn't so much, and I really like that. So anyway, back to the chat. I'm sorry. They're just talking about Screwball, evidently. So Screwball is a favorite between John and Jason. Go figure.
I've passed by that a million times too, and if it's really good, I'll drink it.
So Jeff said he picked up a couple 4-packs from Sapwood the other day. Easy and fast, safe way to. Yeah, that's a good point. I think we've talked about that. I don't know what, Andy, maybe you could comment on this. I don't know what distilleries are doing, but a lot of the breweries are still open. Now, they can't have their tap rooms open, but what they're doing is just like everywhere else, you can carry out the beer. So it's curbside, or you call ahead and get it. And I mean, I know Burley Oak, I got their sweatshirt on. They're huge can releases, which unfortunately I was supposed to go in March too. I was going to do a huge video on. Couldn't go because of, just didn't want to be around people and didn't want to make a 2.5-hour drive just to kind of, it was just too much. But anyway, they still had their can release and you could pre-order. So now they're even going to pre-orders. So you don't stand in line. You order, you could pick up over a week's period. And you got to support your local everything, especially breweries. But, that's important. And I'm glad Jeff's doing that.
Sorry, Todd.
No, it's okay. Jeff's. Oh, Jason Floyd said he's drinking Steady Eddie.
I love Steady Eddie, by the way.
Well, hey, I tell you what, Andy, you love everything. You love whiskey.
Well, Steady Eddie is Monument, Todd. That's a beer. That's Monument Brewing.
I know, but you love everything whiskey, I'm saying.
I do. No, I've had some bad whiskey too. It's not like it's all great, but
Steady Eddie has the coolest can art there is. I mean, it's got Eddie Murray's mug on it.
Yeah, and somehow they didn't get a cease and desist order, but Hysteria got one for the Lamar MVP.
I don't get that at all. So I don't get that. But Jeff made a good point. You basically pre-order. That's like I was saying. Pre-order, pay in advance, open the door, got the bar, no more than 6 feet away, got the beer and gone. So I hope people are taking advantage of that. I know, and was like Heavy Seas originally closed. They were not doing any type of orders, nothing. They then opened up, and I think they saw everybody else doing this, and they followed suit. The interesting is, we were supposed to do a can release for their, I guess, March 15-barrel program. I don't know if that's happening or not now. They have not communicated about that. I mean, it's not put out on social media. They haven't emailed us.
Well, they do so much of that tap room. I bet they're putting that on hold for right now.
But how long can you keep that beer in the vat? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the question is, how long do you want to keep it? I mean, it's brewed. It's already done. So at some point, you have to push it out. You can't keep it in the vessel. That was
the hazy, the key lime pie hazy. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yep. No, was that it?
Or was
I don't know.
No, it was a sour, right?
There was something I thought they were doing something with the local animal shelter. If you remember Barks, they were doing something with it.
They haven't done that beer yet. The one they're supposed to release that key lime pie thing, and they never got about. So
Jason said our liquor stores delivering in Antelope County. I know some are, like Whitey's will deliver.
Yep.
At least they said they would. They definitely are doing call ahead and you can have it ready. Some are delivering, which I think is awesome. question is, will they allow that once this is over?
Yo, Derek, what's up, man?
My man, Derek.
Derek,
I was hoping you'd be on here.
got some Philly in the house, man. That's awesome.
That's right.
Cheers,
That's
buddy.
right. Cheers to you. Yeah, he is without a doubt. We post a video. I'm not sure how he does it, but within a minute or two, he's always commenting. It's great. I love it because I know if he's not, something's wrong, right? Why isn't Derek commenting first?
Yeah, Derek.
So I always look for that.
We appreciate you, man. Yeah, I think Whitey's is delivering, Jay, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Scott, you might know that. I'm not sure, but that's.
And Jeff just asked, is Maryland Homebrew still open after shelter in place order? They sent an email saying they are not open, but you can pick up. You can order online. They will hand it to you through some kind of like opening in the door. I don't know, or put it outside, or they'll ship it to you. So again, supporting local homebrew. I actually just bought some stuff from them, and then also from Ventures in Homebrew, because I got to brew. I mean, I'm not going out. I might as well take time to brew. So my next brew is going to be a nice West Coast IPA, hopefully within the next week and a half or so.
Todd, maybe we'll do a dual brew. Maybe I'll do a brew with you.
Andy, I don't know if you can handle brew anymore. You have everything ready to go?
My last two, yeah, I got everything. I dusted.
Oh, we can go live then. Hey, all right, so that sounds good. I like that idea.
Todd, you see the shirt? Huh?
Oh, there you go. That's true.
Pour some pumpkin on me.
That's the last beer you brewed.
That and the red rye, yeah. And they always win at the Oktoberfest. So,
that's that's good. So Robot Scott said most decent sized liquor stores in Arundel County are deceiving. What do you mean by that? Are deceiving. What does that mean? You mean I don't understand. Delivering? Maybe he meant delivering.
Yeah, delivering. Probably delivering. Yeah. You got to keep moving products. So, and
Derek, you're the man. Derek says your work is good. My bell is on, and I type fast. Simply type. Hit and listen to y'all. Work. Cheers. Cheers to you, Derek. Yeah, hopefully everybody's safe. We haven't talked about it. Hopefully everybody's safe, and luckily, I think everybody's heeding the warnings and staying in place. I know we are around here, and you just gotta, I guess, ride it out. Hopefully everybody stays safe and we get through all this.
Yeah, so a couple of things. Those of you with kids, get used to having them around because they'll be here until, if you're lucky, when the doors open in September.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going back this year. I work still in the education field, and I'm telling you, Virginia's already closed for the rest of the year. Pennsylvania, Delaware is now May 15th, and Maryland is not far behind. They have us now, I think, the 24th of April, but I think at bare minimum they have to go to May 15th now, just because.
Yeah, I'm holding out hope, Andy, that maybe end of May they say, you know what, but you're probably right. At that point, why not just
send them back for 2 weeks to
3 weeks? Yeah, I just it's like I worry. I'm not worried, but I feel bad for like the seniors of high school, and
I do too.
And those that are making promotion in 8th and 5th grades that aren't going to get that.
Kids who are like applying to schools and waiting on admission and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of for college, and it's kind of weird.
So Derek just said that Philadelphia schools are closed for the year too.
All of PA is shut down for the rest of the year.
Wow. He says he has beer and boatloads of brandy, so he's safe. Sounds good to me. That's the thing, though. I guess that's why they make liquor stores, essential, because if you do that, I think we'll all go crazy.
We would.
We're already going crazy, so you need something to cope, right?
Hey, Todd.
Yes.
I got a new toy.
Yeah.
I brought it out. It's called the Angels Share. This is.
Oh, I think you sent me a picture of this. Yeah, show everybody. Yeah, we should get closer so they can really see it. What is this?
This is a whiskey dropper. How fun is this? Right?
How foo-foo of you, Andrew? How highbrow?
This is glass from Scotland. I mean, how cool is that, man? This looks like some sort of expensive pen.
Did you buy this on? What did you buy this on Amazon? It's glass from Scotland. You bought on Amazon.
Yeah, and I haven't washed it, so I might get corona. So I don't know, we'll see.
Hey, that's good YouTube. No, I'm totally joking. So what did you do right there? I couldn't see what you did.
Oh, I dipped it in my distilled water, put a little shot in, and
so this is to drop water into it. That's all it is.
This will just, you tap it and it drops water, and this this opens up your high proof.
Nice. I like that.
Considering the Stag is a $132,
open it up a little bit.
I need to give her a little shot, knock it down. But
there you go.
Yeah, it softens up a little bit. It's nice.
I love it. And Jeff, I wanted to know, what are you drinking tonight? Are you drinking that sapwood you just picked up? Just curious. Derek, what are you sipping on tonight? Brandy, beer, what? What do you got? Just trying to keep up. I'm going to actually soon go over and, heck, if I can do it, I'll take, because it's just my camera, it's not the computer. I'll take you over and show you me pouring out of the tap the black IPA. Just saying.
Yeah. Now, of all the beers you do, I think that's my favorite one that you do.
You know,
I think that's my favorite one.
It's that, and the Mars I do is really good, I think, too.
I'm not a big lager fan. I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I love lager.
And your Marzin's good. But I think your black IPA is your best one.
Yeah, I do too. It's really good. So I'm, it's not difficult, but you can screw it up with the roasted malt or not using the right hops. A black IPA can't be a hoppy stout. That's not going to work. So you got to have some backbone to it with the malts, but you don't want to get astringency. You don't want to get overly roasted, because the thing that are shining are the bitterness of the hops and the hops that you're using. So in this beer, I'm using Chinook for the bittering. I'm using Citra, Mosaic, and Cascade.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 hops I'm using. It turns out fantastic.
So Jeff, yeah, Scott, it is actually a little pot still on the top. This is really cool. This guy. So if you look at it, that's a little pot still sitting there on the top.
Nice. How is Jeff not a moderator for our? I'm not on my thing, but if you could make, Jeff should definitely be half of these people. Derek, they all should be moderators. Why don't we have like no moderators?
Well, we get rid of any trolls if they come. There's not enough people.
Right, but we don't. John Brooks just came in, and he is a moderator. Hey, John, how are you, buddy?
What's up, man?
So we need more moderators. Andy, you have your phone. You can. I don't have the ability to do it right now, but we'll have to go back and do it.
I don't know how to do that.
You know how to do it. We'll do that later.
It took me all week to build the bar, Todd. You want me to now do moderators? I don't know. Hey,
I don't know, man.
So Todd, you said I love everything, but no judging on the red wine either, because I love red wine.
I
think
do what you gotta do. I like red wine.
Wine was probably my first love, man. I love wine.
Wine is, that was before you got into whiskey. You were into wine.
Mm-hmm. I like to dabble in a bunch of different spirits. So
that you do. What is it? You dabble, but you're not a. What's the term where you do a lot of different things, but you're not a master of one?
I'm the world's worst Renaissance man.
There you go.
I know a little bit about everything and a lot about nothing. So
that's it. There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's it. That's okay though. You spread it wide, right? So no matter what, you can have a conversation.
Yeah. My brother just texted me and said, "When did you build a bar?" It took a while, Tony. I'm not going to lie to you. This is tough.
He was doing it right up to the time we went. Is Tony watching? I guess he is, because he saw this.
He's watching, but he's not commenting. And he was actually in our video we dropped yesterday. Tony made a rare appearance in our
He did.
video.
He did. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, that was something we kind of slept on, and I feel bad about that, because not only did we dropped the video in March, and it came out in November, December, but we got it late too. We didn't actually drink it until like early January.
Yep.
And that is a fantastic barrel aged stout. I mean, up there with Bourbon County and KBS. And
I forget who I was talking to about that today. They were actually upset that they missed the release because the 2018 was so good. So
we didn't get that either. Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
Stumbled upon it. I would love to scour and do some trading to see if we can find 18, 19, and 20 and do a 3.
Yeah, we got one bottle of 19 left. So yeah, if we can get the 18, that would be a fantastic vertical, so to speak, once 20 comes out.
Tony's on. He's under second story.
Let's not get into that, or let's. I don't know.
Hey, I've got a guitar.
I am Todd. That's funny. Second story is Andy's old band from 2002, 2012, 2004.
When did I turn 21? Because I just turned 31. So when did I turn 21?
Yeah, keep thinking that.
Yeah. No, it was 2010. Yeah.
You had one gig?
No, 2000.
No, earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Like 1999, maybe.
1999, we were in college. No, it was
2002, maybe 36, 4.
It was my 30th birthday.
All right. So 06.
14 years ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Around?
yeah, right.
We're good.
Oh, my dad's on. Your biggest fan is watching. Hey, Dad.
Oh,
Hey, there you go. Joe Carrick is my dad. He's awesome. He's watching. I'm watching. My kids won't go to bed. Homeschool is the worst.
gosh, you're right. Hey,
Yeah.
Bolt wants to know where we're putting our merch out. That's a tough subject with Todd. Todd's ready to launch. I'm not ready yet.
Andy, you like to answer that question?
It's under construction. We're getting there. We're getting there. See, look at this is just a mess all night because we're talking about merchandise, but it's coming. 21090 merchandise. Hey, now that I'm quarantined, look, first of all, the thumbnails have changed.
Yeah, I'd rather you do merch than thumbnails, but I appreciate they are great. Our thumbnails, I love them. I love them.
Social distancing. I you know what I do to you right now. Okay.
Yeah, well, you got to catch me first. Remember that. And anyway, second, the people want the merch, Andy.
Well,
it's not hard.
We'll get you a Pour Some Pumpkin on Me shirt.
No, they don't want that. Just 21090. We're trying. Here's the long and short of it. We're coming up with a new logo, right? I mean, we can tell people we're trying to develop possibly a new logo, and that's taken longer than we expected, right? Is that the long and short of it?
Possibly, but there's some other things. I mean, we're tweaking, you know, even like the brewing company things. There's some stuff that
we're not a brewing company, but yeah,
we're working on it. I want it to be perfect.
It's perfect now.
Todd,
don't kid yourself.
Throw stuff out. So hence why I build bars like this, and he, you know, shows up in his burly t-shirts and stuff like that.
All I have to say is, when we ever do get merch up, you better buy a lot of it, because if we don't, I'm blaming it all on you.
Well,
blaming it all on you.
Blame everything else on me. What difference?
That's true.
That's fine.
That's true. All right, back to the chat. So Tony said he's watching his kids and won't go to bed, homeschooling. Here's the great thing about that. And my wife is a saint for many reasons, but she is a 5th grade teacher. Thankfully, I have a educator in the house. Now, Andy, you have 2 educators in your house, so you're taken care of. But most people don't.
It doesn't make it easier.
It doesn't make it easier. Well, I think it does in some respects, that you understand what the teachers are going through, possibly.
Yes, but you still have to get the students to listen. I can teach other people's kids. Your own kids tells you to pound sand, and that's the hardest part, because
yeah,
I heard it the other day, which is beautiful. Here's the nice thing about parents teaching again, is that prayer and spanking are back on the block in school again.
That's a good point.
So yeah.
Hey, Andy, my dad said you should do a beer and bowling. All bowlers love beer. Now, that actually we've talked about that.
We had an idea for that.
We had an idea of doing.
We might come back to it. Yeah.
Duck pin bowling and beer, because there's a duck pin beer from Union Brewing that's really good. And duck pin bowling is a special type of bowling in the Baltimore area with small balls and small pins. I think we should do a video. That would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
How do you hilarious stuff in 20 seconds?
What's that?
Nothing. Don't worry about
it. What do you say? Anyway. See, Derek Williams says he wants merchandise and the beer. I gotta get. Derek, I'm not sending anything out, but hopefully I'll bottle some of this black IPA, and then once I brew the next beer, which is the West Coast, I'll get a couple to you. I promise you. We owe you that from that. You know, you did us good last week, and you're a great supporter. So I promise you, we'll get you some beer. Andy, it's up to you to get the merch. So
all right,
definitely can do the beer.
I'll work on the merch. In fact, we'll start giving some away. Your mother apparently made apple pie for you.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Well, we live a half a mile apart. If you
I can walk behind the house and get it.
You know.
Thanks, Mom, but I'll come by tomorrow and get that. She lives literally behind me. So, or my dad. Everyone huts the bourbon. I think Robert Scott's trying to say everybody. What is Robert Scott saying?
Everyone hunts, Todd. You're gonna have to start
hunts the Bourbon County, and I've been hunting the Willatides for the last 3 years after they started pasteurizing it. I didn't know about it. That's what ticks me off. How did I not know about it?
You're such a bad speller. You should be able to read through these things, because this is
bad as you think.
This is actually how every one of our tweets and Instagram.
Oh, you're not. You do the same thing. Listen,
I triple check my spelling, man.
Yeah, you triple check, all right.
Second time I angered him. I wanted.
Dad says you can't change the logo. I just got your beer glasses with the current. We're not gonna. We're not changing the whole thing. Don't worry. That logo will always be incorporated. Don't worry. It's not going away.
We were going to do.
We may have a new logo.
Uncle Joe's Brewing Company is what we thought about switching.
That's right. And Bullets and Bourbon said a few things are more sophisticated than Reds. Hey, we got 15 people in the chat now. New people are coming in. Let us know what you're drinking. Andy, what are you sipping on? Tell everybody what you're sipping on.
All right, I am right now. I'm still working on my Sagamore Spirits Rye Cast Strength, which is absolutely phenomenal. Todd, you might like this. And then I'm going to wash her down with some Stag Junior. So,
ooh. And I just finished a Tropicana mango lime IPA. Whoop, there it is. It's okay. Nothing special. It's a bit artificial. However, I'm going to pour something in a second. So I'm going to try to take you over here. I'll probably knock over a light, maybe trip over a wire. But hey, who cares, right?
Well, we can only hope. So I'm watching with bated breath.
While I do that, Andy, take care of the chat. I'm going to come around and hopefully show you what I got here. So just chill out for a second. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to come around and get you.
Hang on. This is riveting.
It's riveting. It's riveting.
This is why all 16, Todd. People are jumping on left and right.
All right, hold on. Right now. All right. Everybody there? All right, here we go. The lighting's going to be really bad. At least the glare's off my bald head. All right. Can you hear me?
Beer man, what's up? How's it going?
All right. So how do I do that? How do I flip?
Yeah, that's perfect. Now go back to, you just lost yourself, Todd. Now you can see my bar doesn't look as nice anymore. This is some fuzzy stuff going on over here. So Todd is out. I don't think he realizes he's out. He's not on the screen, though. Device not connected. Can you guys see Todd? Anybody on there? Can you guys see Todd? Anybody? Can you see Todd? Nope. Okay. So I guess he's gone. That's fine. This is now how the party begins. So we're in good shape. So Todd has disappeared, trying to show you something. I don't even remember what he was going to show us, but he'll probably try and jump back on and reconnect. Hey, my dad just jumped on. It's good to see you. When are you going to review your favorite root beers? My dad is a very dry, not in sense of humor. He's funny, but dry county at the house growing up. So no booze over there. So Dad's going to have some root beer. The Danny and Larry did my bar, Mr. Joe. They only finished half of it. So they've done this area right here. They've still got work to do on both sides. So I could always change the bar if you guys want, just for fun, since whatever Todd's doing is not working. All right, let's go to green screen. Let's see, what does this bar look like? Let's change that. All right. How's this? Let's see if this bar looks any better. All right. New bar. See? That's how quickly I can change my bar. So that's kind of fun. No, Mr. Joe, this is not. This is the nice thing about my bar is it's ever changing. So, I can do that. Let's see if there's anywhere else I want to go today. We're going to go to, how about a Def Leppard concert? What do you think? See if we can even do that. So, yeah, all kinds of fun stuff here. This is the beauty of technology. This is why I was late to the show, trying to figure this stuff out, because last week I got a little bit of little flack for not having a decent camera and lighting, so I'm working on it. In the meantime, yeah, my boy took off. So, Beer Man, what's up, man? Good to see you. What are you sipping on tonight? You're gonna have to let us know. My dad is down there, Christian Ecumenical Action, and Mr. Joe, good buddies, so they'll probably be rapping there for a while. Jason, are you still sipping on the Steady Eddie? Because I know that he decked out his backyard too. That's a place we could do a little live stream from one day, because he's got a nice little setup over there. We're gonna have to invite ourselves over. A sour IPA with some goat cheese. Todd loves sours. What's everybody else's take on sours? They're hit or miss with me. I kind of like them, and then sometimes it's just It's too much. I'm not. I don't know if I can do it too much. The goat cheese, however, is really good, so I'm down with that. Yeah, Jason, I had this crazy idea. So you guys can tell me. March Madness obviously not here this year, which is really a bummer. I think it was shaping up to be a really good tournament. But I had this idea because my buddies Jason and John and a couple others, they're big Duke fans. Todd and I are huge Maryland fans. We went to Maryland. I went to Maryland for a little while. Anyway, the Duke Maryland rivalries for about 8 to 10 years. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, Jay and John, but was probably the best rivalry in college basketball. When Duke and Maryland got together, Gary and Krzyzewski, I mean, it was classic. I mean, every game was just it was a buzzer beater. And so I thought about having a dual brew. One of us, Todd or I, would bite the bullet. We would go with Team Duke, and we would do a brew. And then the other one would do Team Maryland, and we would do a brew. We would have a kind of a brew off where each one would do, and then we'd come back with a blind taste test, and we would see who prevailed, Duke or Maryland. I thought it'd be a really fun kind of video for us to do. So we might have to do that one day. Yeah, Derek said, "R.I.P. Len Bias." Man, that was a sad story, and I a little. A video on him that they thought he would be bigger than Michael Jordan, and yeah, that was a sad ending to what was a very promising career. But Gary turned that program around because I mean that crushed Maryland for a while. So yeah, R.I.P. Len Bias. It's been a long time since that happened too. Yeah, I'm with you. Hit or miss. Todd loves the Burley Oak sour. Scott, I am not as huge a sour guy, but Burley does put out some goods. The problem with the sours now is that the flavors are ridiculous. You're either getting cotton candy or like their blueberry cobbler. All these like they don't feel like beers. I think that's one of the things that even drew me into bourbon a little bit was just that it's what you see is what you get. I mean, it's simple ingredients. It's aged in a charred oak barrel and you wait, and beer's getting a little bit kind of crazy. So Mr. Joe, I can't believe you brought up your time at Maryland with your dad listening. My bill might have been bigger than it should have been, and I maybe didn't go to as many classes as I should have. Yeah, there's a lot of things I probably shouldn't be talking about right now about that. So thank you, Mr. Joe. As always, I appreciate that. Mr. Joe always well timed with letting me know. Hence the crab pot. We'll get into that eventually too, Mr. Joe. Yeah, Tony said classic, Mr. Joe. Sam's Garage, what's up, man? What are you guys drinking out there? And tell us where you're from. My brother said I practiced social distancing at the University of Maryland. I did. I was ahead of my time. I decided not to go to class that much, so I was already practicing social distancing. Speaking of my brother, oh, thanks, Mr. Joe. Speaking of my brother, last night we broke the rules. He lives on the same street. I actually went up the block. We pulled out 2 chairs, a couple glasses, and we sat 6 feet apart, and we sipped on some Pinhook Bourbon War and some. What else did we have last night, Tony? Something else. I can't remember now, but it was really good. So yeah, we hung out last night. So I think people are going to start doing that, unfortunately, because I think for sanity, I mean, it's just this whole thing has been a little bit crazy. So what's everybody else? Yeah, that's true. Guys, a 10 or more, I guess you're good. So that's right, Breckenridge. Thank you. I'm all over the map trying to keep up with this chat. But yeah, Jay, I will take you up on that offer. We'll have a little Harford County party when this is all said and done. Very local tonight. I like it. But the spirits will control the virus. I'm telling you, man. That's why I'm drinking the Stag tonight. If 132 proof doesn't kill Corona, nothing will. So it's a boy. So I think Todd quit 21090, and it was bound to happen. This is like like when Sam Bohr and John Bon Jovi split. It was happening. I'm gonna send him a quick message here. Actually, I should call him just to embarrass him. Let's see if you can hear him.
Hi, Rich God. Can't get to the phone right
His
now,
phone's dead too.
I'll get back to you.
So there you go. So Todd is officially gone. I don't know if he's joined us or not. But that's all right. We can run this thing for a little bit. All right. Back to it. Yeah. And Derek said it too. I think a lot of people are getting outside all the goodbye, Todd. RIP Todd. Corona got him. He's out. Todd is out. Yeah, everybody's outside now. I mean, that is the one nice thing. I mean, I don't think I've ever taken so many walks around the block, going to parks and stuff like that as I have since this whole thing has started. So there are some good things that are coming out of this. All right, Beerman, what are you doing here? Just took a spoonful of elderberry-induced Everclear. So that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, we just got told we can't go to parks too. So, but driving by today, I can tell you the people are still not following all the rules. So, yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, Todd's son, who's in high school, is probably got him right now. So, but yeah, it's all right. So this is what we're gonna. So it's funny. Speaking of solo, so Todd and I think we dropped the Willitize video yesterday. We've got another one coming out hopefully next week, which is a really cool vertical of 2 whiskeys or bourbons from Wyoming. And then we're getting low as far as what we have in the hopper for videos. So we're actually going to start doing some solo vids. So I am going to probably be utilizing the green screen and figuring out what the background's going to look like, and the lighting's going to be better. I'm going to get a microphone coming. Todd's going to cut some from his bar until we get back. So we're actually going to start. We're going to start doing that soon. So there'll be some solo vids coming out of town to keep us over, which is kind of neat. I wasn't sure at first how we felt about that, but I think it'll be fun. So we can kind of pick some of the things that we want to do, some of the things we've had hanging around that we haven't had a chance to review yet, and yeah, we'll take it from there. You like that bar, Sam? That's not bad, huh? I am hard no on sours. Yeah, some people, I'm telling you. Yeah, Clips. Yeah, we'll be doing some solo stuff just to try and figure out, until this thing gets lifted, because there's a good chance that this whole thing is going to be. And actually, I mean, I could probably go over. Todd and I we could do something from the bar. The problem is when you have kids, the last thing you want to do is by accident somebody goes over and brings something, and then it's just. The wise would not be happy with us, so we're doing our part until this thing is all said and done. So yeah, it looks like some solo stuff coming. Let's see, 15 people. This is not bad. We're doing pretty good. Jacob, what's up? How are you? Cheers. Jacob, where are you? Thank you, sir, for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Where are you joining us from? I like finding out where everybody's from, and we have some new faces. So a lot of local people tonight, but also some new people. So this is awesome. So where are you from? And thank you for joining. And then tell us what you're sipping on. Jacob, yeah. So and also while you guys are here, if you see other people's channels, check them out. Subscribe. Bullets and Bourbon, good channel. Go check him out. I'd love to see him grow. Beer Man, good stuff. I don't know if Jeff is still on from Tiber Brewing. I would love to have him do more stuff. He is fantastic when he reviews beers. He's actually been on a couple of our videos. Met up with us at Maryland Homebrew of all places, which is really cool. So we did some stuff with him. Let me see. Cheers. Awesome. Let me see. Tony, if you are still on, did you finally get a chance to watch the video that you were in yesterday? I'm curious to see what you thought. So doing videos with my brother is also an adventure because he is the most sarcastic person in the world, and it's absolutely hysterical. Todd, are you on as 210? Maybe you should try and get back on the camera. Andy, send me a new link to join. All right, well, let me see if I can figure out how to do that, Todd. Maybe you shouldn't have gone over to do whatever it is you were doing. All right, let's see. Stop. Nope, don't want to stop cam. Don't want to do that. So Todd, how do I send you a new link? Todd is back. The bottle reads right, but it's a brown liquor, doesn't have a caramel flavor. Yeah, this is so rye are like bourbon, Jacob. It's got it's done in the charred oak barrel, so that's where all that flavor, I mean, and that color is coming from. Otherwise, whiskey would be a clear spirit too. Dude, Todd, how do I do this, man? Invite, maybe that's it. Let me see. Okay, do that here. Copy. Go over here. Now I can't see myself anymore, so I don't know how this is working. Todd, check your Gmail, and we'll stop with your adventures of going over to watch you pour your beer. Let me see. Paste. And good. See, this is where we lose all of our people because I've got to take care of this, Todd. And I have too many things open. Where is this? Oh, boy. There it is. Okay. All right. So Todd should be back in a second. I guess he decided not to quit. Jacob, where are you joining us from, by the way, man? I would love to find out where everybody's from. But yeah, this, if you haven't tried the Sagamore, if anybody's tried it, it is absolutely phenomenal. It's really good. So yeah, pick one up. This is the caster. I'm going to crack open the Stag in a minute. So anyway, if there's some ideas that you guys have for some videos or some things that you'd like us to review, let us know as well. I have started doing a little bit more with the whiskey. Obviously, Todd has been doing a lot with the barrel-aged beers. We've been doing a lot with that. So we're probably going to be trying to review some fun stuff when we do this this whole solo gig. So this will be a cool experience for us. Jacob, chugging my cherry. It's nice. In Iowa. Nice. Very cool. Hey, so Jacob, I don't know if you're a baseball fan, but who's the other team? I know it's the Yankees. The Yankees and somebody are actually playing at the Field of Dreams where Kevin Costner with the movie Field of Dreams was shot, that actual field in the Iowa cornfield. They're supposed to do it this year. We'll see when the season kicks off. But I would absolutely love to do that. So if we my brother and I talked about going. If we get to Iowa, man, maybe we'll have to have a beer at the ballpark. I'm sure those tickets won't be too hard to get, huh? Yeah, be pretty penny. But that's a really awesome idea. Eclipse, I fell in love with Iowa Farm Girl. That's awesome. I have never been to Iowa, but I would actually love to. That's one of the places on my list where I'd like to go. Let's see, what's everybody else sipping on tonight? How many do we have in the chat room? 13. All right, not bad. Not bad. Let me see how we're doing. Des Moines staying up. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the places I haven't been. Actually, you can comment about that too. I don't know if there's some places across the U.S. that you have not been, but one of my goals, I'd like to touch all 50 states. I have been dying to go to see Big Sky Country. I would just love to go out Montana, Dakotas, Colorado, Wyoming. I would absolutely love to go see that part of the country. Have never been. So, tell them sipping on. Oh yeah, you told me, Tony, my brother sipping on the box wine. It has some good box wine, by the way. It lasts for a long time. And the beauty there is that you can have a couple pours and nobody knows how much is in, box is not clear. So yeah, I know what you're doing, Tone. Not a bad idea. I with a cream ale state. That's great. So you're having some Four Roses too, Scott. I was telling Bulls and Bourbon earlier. He's going to do the small batch. Of all the whiskeys and bourbons I've tried, I have never tried anything from Four Roses before, which is kind of crazy. So hey, there he is. You back, bud? Add you the screen.
Good Lord. Hello.
Good job, Doc. Thanks, man. That was fun.
So I don't know what happened.
You did good.
Keep it the other way. Don't do it that way. Do it the way you just had it. Go back.
I can do whatever I want, Todd.
No, so can I. Do it like that. That's good. That looks good. Here's what happened. I flipped. It does not like it when you flip the camera, evidently. Didn't know that. So I couldn't do that. And then every time I went back on that link, it would not let me back in, no matter what device I went to, especially my phone, which is now here. So I just took my son's computer, said, give me your computer. It came to that. Tina's doing schoolwork on that one. So on our, my computer. And here I am. I'm sorry. It's not good quality anymore, but what did I miss? What did I miss? Here, look. So the cool thing you can do now that I can show people's cool comments. Look at that. Now that I'm on the computer. Andy took that away from me because he took the cam from me. But look, we can have, Eclipse is still here. Look, I can show him. It's Andy's show. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no.
See, I like that. Can we spotlight that? That's perfect. I actually love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't do. Why are you doing that?
I like because my background looks better this way. See how it actually looks. Now you can move
I don't like it.
Oh,
I see why.
See?
Oh, yeah, I can do it too. Hold on. All right. Well, you like it? Whoa. All right. Whatever. It's so close.
Let's move back.
All right.
Move back. No one wants to see you that close anyway. It's fine.
Oh, it's whatever. Anyway,
you know, this green. I'm trying to figure out this green. Now I've cut my head off.
Beer Man's here. Oh, hey, Beer Man. I'm finally here. There's the black IPA, guys. Not good quality on my cam anymore. But
we need to get back to the 210 bar. This is
well, yeah, you're right. This is tough. Anyway, what did I miss, Andy? I was going for 10 minutes. I heard you like going crazy. Hello?
Yep. What was that?
You didn't even hear what I said.
No. What did you say?
I said, what did I miss?
Oh, a couple people said R.I.P. Todd. Goodbye, Todd. I kind of liken this to the whole,
Yeah, see, Andy, they say this is more slimming on you. That makes you more slimming, but then you lose I get it. You lose the green screen. I get it. Sorry. That's much better.
I guess I could take slimming. Who said that? Your father or who was it?
Eclipse Brewing.
That sounded like a Mr. Joe comment.
Anyway, there's the black IPA. It's delicious.
Do you want to go back and show us how you poured it?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
That was not worth it. I apologize, everyone. I'm sorry.
That was great, Todd. We enjoyed that. Thank you.
I like to make you sweat a little bit.
Did you see my new? Hey, I was having fun. We were doing okay.
I couldn't hear anything. I was just trying. I actually don't know what you said, but I figured you were making fun of me and sweating.
Well, I do one of those things often. I'm not going to say which one it
is. Both of them. Anyway,
so
Beer Man.
So speaking of sweating, by the way, I'm just going to tell you this. The other day,
yep.
So I hopped on the exercise bike. My wife's got a Peloton, and see, I can afford a big fancy bar like this I just built. This is a new one.
Cheers to that.
All that money from 210 pouring in. But anyway, she's like, Andy, you need to stop. You need to jump on. I was like, okay, fine. So I hopped on. And after about, it was a half-hour ride. I was pretty,
yep.
I was getting a little tired, but then you can see the people. And this one person jumped in front of me. I have no idea who they are, but it angered me. So I just started like going crazy, like as fast as I could to try and get up higher than the leaderboard. I stepped off, and I swear I thought my legs were just going to give out from underneath. Like I was covered in sweat. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, these people are trying to beat me." And I was like, "I'm going to keep going." So I stubbornly, the Italian came out.
You're not supposed to have a heart attack on that thing, Andy. Calm down.
Well, now I just look at it from afar and kind of get,
Now it's a $3,000 like mantle.
No, my wife uses it. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Right.
I look at it from afar. So.
Gotcha. All right, that makes sense. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I missed Beer Man's in here. Now Tony's in here. Citrus. Yeah, so Beer Man, you'll appreciate this. So this is my black. I'll talk about it again. I'm sorry. I love this beer. The key to brewing any good black IPA is doing a delayed addition on your roasted malt. So I put these in about 10, 15 minutes left in the primary mash, and then batch sparge for 15 minutes. Get all the flavor, all the color, a little bit of the roastiness, not astringent, and then hop the heck out of it. Chinook, Cascade, what did I say? Mosaic and Citra. It's fantastic.
Todd, 3
there it is.
Just left while you were going on that rant.
Were they? Dang. I'm glad to see. At least we don't. Do we have a lot of people still? We're up to 14, so maybe they like me leaving. I don't know.
We had 16 while you were gone. So,
well, I think it's the glare off my bald head. Yeah, it shines it, and people are like, "Whoa, what is it?" Now that I'm like, but see, I'm so close. This looks much better. See, doesn't that look better? It just looks like you have a fuzzy thing over there.
Now, Todd, can you name that movie quote? Tony, now, John, if you're still on, you and Jason, you should get that. Anybody, can you name
I have no idea.
Name that movie.
No idea.
See how good. Tony, actually, I should have you do
I don't know.
Tony, I really should have you do this all night.
What? Oh, God. That could be a fun game.
I heard they recently added more hops to it. Does that help you at all, Todd?
No, I don't know what that is. That reminds me of pine hopple, but I don't know what that means.
That's all you. That's 100% Carrie.
Yeah. What is it? I don't know. What is it? What's it from?
See, Beer
Does
Man,
anybody know?
Laugh out loud. Love that movie. Beer Man's got it.
Well, what is it, Beer Man? You can be the winner. Not sure what that wins you, but.
So think of a underage drinker trying to go into a liquor store.
Oh, Superbad.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that movie too. Okay. Oh, I do remember that. Yes. Okay. Yep. McLovin. I love that. That's a great movie. It's a great movie. McLovin. Yep.
Been drinking this for years. I hear there more hops to it.
McLovin. Oh, there's so many good quotes in that movie. Tony could probably rattle off a ton of them.
Yeah. No, actually, if you wanted to, I'm sure Tony could come up with quite a few to just keep us going through this. But
well, I mean, I think it's probably more entertaining than us. I came back and we lost 3 people.
It's like a typical video, Todd. I was telling them though that we are going to go solo, and we're going to start doing some John and Richie stuff on our own. That's not going to be solo though. That's going to be together. Dun, dun, dun. That one will be together.
Dun, dun. Do you guys see what that is? Like the camera stinks now. You can't see what this is, but you guys see that? There it is. There it is. The wrong way. Enjoy by 420. It's coming out like now, I guess. We got some ahead of time from Stone.
Yep.
And we're gonna do
new Enjoy by, new logo, new write-ins. It's
new and everything. Yeah. And even look, they even sent us an Enjoy by 420. You can't see it, but it's a car freshener. I can't wait to smell what this smells like. It's going right in my car.
That's got to get pulled over. No, officer.
What?
I have not been.
No,
it just smells like an IPA in here.
It smells like beer. So,
what a brilliant idea!
Yeah, so we're gonna try to do that review together. You have an idea for this? I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I'm all for it.
It might look a little bit like what we're doing now, but with some slight tweaks to it.
Okay.
So I did pick up there's 2 cans. I went by Todd's porch. I picked up the other can of the Enjoy by yesterday. It's sitting in the fridge. We're going to shoot something for that very soon. This little baby.
This week, hopefully. I want to do it this week. I want to get it out. I think it's a cool beer, so let's get it out. 420 is coming soon.
We'll get it out. Don't you worry, buddy. Don't you worry. He does this. He calls every day. How's the video coming? How's the video coming? How's the video coming?
And Tony said it probably smells like weed. It's dank. There's no doubt about it. They're usually always dank. But if you want, here's the hop. Andy, they sent this little card with it. Check this hop profile out. I mean, it's a laundry list of hops that some don't even know how. I've never even brewed with. Here's the hops. Ready for this? Enjoy by 420.
All right.
Nugget, Super Galena, Simcoe, Delta, Target, Amarillo, Cascade, Galaxy, Citra, Nelson Sauvin, Motuaka, and Helga. I count 12 different hops there. 12.
Yes, that's a golden corral of hops, right?
I mean, how do you even come up with that formation? And it's at 9.4%, 90 IBU. And I cannot wait to try this. The funny thing is with Enjoy by, so here's the Enjoy. There it is. They send you this like little packet. And this beer, when it first came out, I mean, It was really hard to get. Who's making fun of me? He's making there. And you highlighted that, of course.
I like this button. This is great. Fantastic.
When this beer came out, I swear to you, I mean, they were like rolling it out, not on a regular basis. Only certain parts of the country got it. So it didn't go to everywhere. So only like, you know, the Northeast, or it would be certain areas that got it. And now it's everywhere. And I guess they put it out every, what, 3 months maybe? I don't know how often they put it out.
I don't know.
4 months?
Actually, my brother calls me every time it's released because he usually, as soon as he sees it at Whitey's, he grabs a sixer and he says, I got the new Enjoy By, and it's always.
So Tony, just for you, and Andy, I'll let you know this. They actually sent us 4, so I only gave you 1. Andy, I'll give 1. Tony, I'll give 1 to you. I'll leave 1 out on my porch if you want to come by and get it.
Let's see how that goes. They gave you. I thought they gave you 2. You're like, yeah, I'll leave you.
There's 4 in there.
Yeah, Band of
Brothers. I was like, well, I gave you 1. All right. So Tony, if you want 1, let me know and I'll put it on the porch and you can have it. And Beer Man says, I hope all those hops are mixed well. I hope so too. I don't know how you do 12 different hops in a beer. That's crazy. Well, anyway, we're probably losing all our bourbon drinking.
We're about to find out. Well, we can do both.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about barrel-aged beer, Todd? Then you get both of them. Well,
just
do willetized.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, Todd. Hold on.
You're a good man. There you go. See? So Tony, let me know, and I'll put one on my front porch for you.
Let me know when you do that. I might beat him to it, but that's.
Yeah, you know, for 420 though, you would think this would be coming out a lot soon. I mean, that's only what, 3 weeks away, and they're saying usually you have like a month or at least a month before like the date on it. I know it's still good after the date, but I wonder if they were delayed in getting that out. As it's now April almost, and that's 3 weeks away is 420. So that's not much.
It'll sell. They don't sit very long. They move. So
yeah. All right. Well, Beer Man will be right back. Tony, just let me know. I'll hold one out for you. Okay, I'm off to school. My girl. Where's the clips going? He's off to. Oh, he's got probably homeschooling to do. It's fun stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't stop. I'll tell you that much. Oh,
cheers, Eclipse. Yeah.
My computer's about to die. Let me plug it back in.
Oh, that's good. Then I'll take over. Yeah, perfect.
Otherwise, we're done. Hold on 1 second.
That's actually true. You originated this. So if you get a quick ending to the awesome stream tonight. Oh goodness. So what else? We have 12 people in the chat. I feel like we need some topics, Andy, for next time. So we're gonna try to do this every Tuesday night.
You used to yell at me for doing that. You used to tell me.
No, but you know what? No. Have
my slides, and I wasn't organic enough.
I don't need that. I don't need slides. I just want to have more people like. I want people to sort of participate as well. So whether it's what?
Ask a question.
Well, I do. I ask, what are they drinking? What are they? I'm talking about. I think we should say. I would love to do our brew series. Tony was a part of that. I mean, it might be hard to do that where it's social distancing, but I'd love to do where they create a beer. We can't create a whiskey. We don't do that, but
not legal.
Yeah, I want to do something where we can interact and have the audience participate and give their feedback. That's what I want to do. So let's come up with some ideas. Since there's only 12 people on here anyway, nobody's watching.
See, that's not true. The important people are watching, so thank you.
Derek says, all right, let me highlight Eclipse. Homeschool cheers. Yeah, that's everybody cheers to homeschooling, huh? There you go. Oh, cheers to that. Like I said, I am very lucky. My wife is a teacher and an amazing teacher. So my problem is I've got a high schooler, a first grader, and a pre-K. So my high schooler has been doing like online learning for the last 4 weeks almost. So that's good, but it's tough. It's not easy.
I'm still changing diapers today, so could be worse, Todd.
That is true. I am not doing that. Oh, so Robot Scott just texted us. Said, I would love to get you guys some samples. Andy, if you said you. So Robot Scott could come up with some samples, Andy, from some bourbon. Robot Scott is going to hook us up.
I can return, and I've got some cool stuff too. I mean, we can
check our Instagram. You'll see it.
All right, I can do that. That's fantastic.
All right, there you go.
Never say no to a little bourbon exchange. See, we haven't done that before, Todd. It's only a beer exchange. Now we do a little bourbon.
I know. That sounds awesome. Well, Robot Scott's local, so that'll work out real nice. I don't know. Maybe he has connections too. He seems to get the good stuff.
Well, we shall see.
Derek Williams says, my daughter has a boatload of printables and stock market module to do. No sleeping late here. Well, there you go, Derek. You got to get them up and going. No doubt about that. Andy, I got to highlight this. This is classic. I can't figure out my daughter's 4th grade math. Common Core gets you every time. I can't imagine how many parents are like, I have an MBA and I can't do 5th grade math. What's going on here?
Dude, Common Core math gets hard after kindergarten. I'm not going to lie to you. So,
hey, beer man, that's Nick. What is it? Drinking a Ninkasi Pacific Rain Northwest Pale. That just sounds good. So, beer man would love to send stuff from the West. We are all about. Hold on one second. What?
so
oh yeah, why is that? She's done. It's just my son. Anyway, what was I saying?
You got all flustered there, Todd.
No, George just asked me a question. You know how that goes, Andy.
Hey, he's like another production crew member, though. I mean, Jordan's helping us a lot. Go be a dad, Todd. Go figure out what you got to do. We've already lost you once. We're okay doing it a second.
No, I'm good. I just knocked out the thing. Mom, the meatloaf. I just had meatloaf the other day. I love meatloaf. I love it. All right. What do we got? How many in the chat? 12. 12. We can't get above like 15 or 16. We suck at this.
Well, we talked about this. We haven't done a live stream together since.
We have 4,000 subscribers. We can't get more than 12 people. That just ticks me off.
We haven't done this for a long time. The last live stream together was almost a year ago, outside of last week. But that was.
I know. We'll get better. It's all good. I think Tuesdays with 210, it'll grow. Put it that way. But I think the whole idea of, let's figure out some things that get people to interact. I think that's good.
Well, come up with some. I want you to come up with some ideas, Todd. I'm usually the idea guy.
Well, I told you I want to do the brew thing, the brew series where you pick the style and ingredients into the beer. That's one live stream. We brew it. That's another live stream, and then we send it out to people who were on the first 2 live streams to review with us on the 3rd live stream. I think that's awesome. We did that last year. It was fantastic. It got a little crazy, so I think that's something to do. I think we should bring on some of our fellow bourbon aficionados to dabble in drink together. I think that's fun. So I think we should bring some people on. I think that'll be good. Maybe to just interact, have fun. Why not? Like, heck, we could bring somebody on tonight. Why not? Send some. Anybody want to come on? Anybody want to come on?
Yes, I see. This is what happens when I give them the floor. Things get crazy. All right, here, Todd. See this? We're competing with the bourbon junkies. Are they live right now? I'm gonna check.
I don't know. They might be. It is. I don't want to compete with anybody. It is what it is.
Oh, if that's the case, I'd rather go see them. They are so much better.
That's true. What are we doing, right?
Live right now. Well, I don't know if they're live. I don't see them live yet. They're pretty good. How many? Oh, they have almost 10,000 subscribers. You know what, Todd?
We're not competing with them, man. There's no way.
That's all right.
That's funny. Yeah, well, I don't want to. I'm not competing with anybody. I mean, we're just doing what we like to do.
No, it's all good. So your idea though, we've done that before. We've done the whole.
We have,
and it actually.
I think it's fun. It got out of hand on the brew day, but that's all fun.
Around lockdowns, no excuse. See, that's right. We should have more.
We have 10. So, and one of them is your brother. Probably one of them is my dad. Robot Scott, beer man. It is what it is. we don't live stream much, so that's the thing.
No, I just like hanging out. I think this is fun, and
I don't really care either. I don't care either.
Todd gets
what are you sipping on?
What 100 likes and all that stuff. I know. You want
well, we have 13 likes. I haven't said one thing, but that's another thing. We have 13 likes. That's terrible. Anyway, but is that what you're drinking, the Stag? You shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to be fixated on it. Way to go.
I haven't poured the Stag yet.
Oh, that's the 100 and how many proof? What is it?
It's $1.32, Todd.
Ooh, that better. Somebody called you out on one of our videos. Did you see that? About your pores? About your pores?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
That was cool suburban, yeah.
So we had 3 of the. What was that on? What pour was that on? That was on the Willet.
It was on the Willet Rye. So
evidently, I didn't notice this. My pour and Tony's pour was less than your pour in the middle.
Willet's
I didn't notice that.
Willet 4-year is another hard one to find, and it's
you weren't wasting it on me and Tony's. What you're saying?
Not cheap, and it's not like we're sharing a a 6-pack of Burley Oak, Todd.
I got you, man. I got you. Totally get you.
So no, I don't like sharing any of my whiskey with you, but I'll do it for the channel, so it's fine.
There you go. Hey, Bear Man says one beer man. Hey, Bear Man, you've been with us. There you go. I'm going to put that up there. Exactly doing what you love. There you go. Whatever. Yeah, see, I don't see Andy, so you know what? We can have 0 and we could just talk. Me and Andy usually see each other and talk, and we have,
well,
our kids are same age.
I'll tell you this other, Todd. So Todd calls me literally 2-3 times a day.
You call me too. Don't act like it's just me.
When he's at work. I'm busy. I'm always doing stuff.
He
calls about 2 or 3 times. But no, seriously, it's probably 3 times a day we're talking about the channel and other stuff, and we'll get on the phone and we're just wrapping ideas.
Yep.
Now that we're quarantined,
it's tough.
A couple texts here and there, and I called Todd yesterday, and it lasted about 2 seconds. He's off doing stuff with the kids, and he'll call me.
Yeah.
Got one in the tub. Can't do it right now. It's a mess. It is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, think about it. I've got to do my own work now, right? And that doesn't go away. I'm working teleworking. Then I've got 3 kids now that all have different educational needs. And my wife and she's doing a lot of it, don't get me wrong. But then she's a teacher, so she has to work to send out curriculum to her kids in 5th grade. So we're all scrambling. I mean, it's tough. It's not easy because you have to care. We have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old or 7. Yeah, 6 still. So and a 15. So we're all over the place. I don't care.
That's
not bad. Yeah, you're right. That is I'll take that. You know what I kind of do look like? He's a big Maryland fan, so I'll take it.
I'd rather hang out with Scott Van Pelt, to be honest with you. So that's if we could make it, that'd be fine.
We'd certainly have more than 10 viewers. I can tell you that.
So, hey, Bulls and Bourbon taking off. Thanks, man. We appreciate you.
See you, man.
Thank you for coming.
Cheers, buddy.
And go check him out. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, go check him out. Check out his channel. Show him some love, man. He's doing some cool stuff. And we appreciate the shout out. So thank you.
All right. So Robot Scott, I'm gonna actually show that. Did you show it already? I'm gonna read that. Oops. When the weather gets warm, you need to try the Sagamore Black Eye Rye. So good on a hot day. Recipe is on Sagamore's webpage.
Ooh.
So I assume it takes the rye whiskey with some kind of something else. You're mixing it. That sounds good to me.
Sounds like a video. We had that idea for like different drinks.
Yeah, we did.
Put them into a beer.
Right. It didn't turn out well. They were terrible.
We never. Well, we didn't start it. We haven't done it yet.
That's true.
But it'd be a cool to try. Those things, sometimes they catch on, sometimes they don't. Last night, Tony and I were sipping on, I told you, a bottle of Pinhook. They do all their bottles named after horses that race out in Kentucky. So it's kind of cool. Like, I like the themed stuff. It's neat.
Yeah, definitely. No doubt. Hey, did Tony say what he's doing? The Steady Eddie? Is that what he's drinking? Or what is Tony drinking?
Jason was doing Steady Eddie. I'm going to pour some Stag, Todd.
Do it, man. Hey, there you go. Hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 130 proof?
No, it's 132.
132. Mm-hmm. So get that dropper out and open that sucker up.
In a minute. I like to let her. So now You should let it sit for a second. They say at least in it for every year that it's aged. You should let it sit.
Really? Oh, so you're going to let it sit for a while. Okay. All right. I get you.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, so Robot Scott said it's rye whiskey with ginger, beer, blackberry, simple syrup, and lime. That does sound quite refreshing.
That actually sounds awesome because, well, you know what I'm thinking, Todd? The blackberry, like the pitted fruits, the bourbon, that's the bramble, you know? Like
yeah, it's right up your alley.
You know, I love that. So those flavors.
Well, you know, yeah, and we've got that cellaring down below still too. We got one more bottle of that.
We still have bramble left.
I think so. I think so. I think there's one bramble. Isn't there? Or no? Am I wrong? There's so much below this. I got to go back and do an inventory on it. We have a lot.
Yeah, beer.
That was your favorite.
Peppery and spicy. Yeah, I love that. I thought that was really good. Although that backyard rye that we tried, was it 2013? We did that comparison video. I think it was 2013, the BCS backyard rye, right? That we did against the Bramble this year.
Yes, correct. That
was fantastic.
Correct.
That was really good.
Beer Man, did he say what he's drinking on? I didn't hear him. What is he sipping on tonight? Whiskey, beer, what is he doing?
Well, he was a sour, I thought, right? Sipping on a sour?
That's probably when I was out of action for 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get back on.
Todd, this back
so anyway,
is kind of cool.
It is nice. But see, I think this looks better.
Oh.
I was just joking.
I shouldn't say anything.
It looked good on my phone. I don't know what happened.
I have to figure out again the angles on this thing again.
The angle of the. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Go ahead, Todd. That's your.
Angle to angle is proportional to the heat of the. Anyway.
Never disappoint.
Anyway, so what do we have coming up, Andy? Because there's only 8 people on here, and one of them is me. So 21090 wise, what's coming up? Let's promote. We haven't done that all night. Andy,
you hear me?
You're breaking up. Oh, there you are.
Not here. Sorry. Yeah, here I am.
When he says keep
Davis. Now he's on to a pail. All right.
All right, sour IPA. Hold on, stop for a second. I know Beer Man, I don't get sour IPAs at all. I never will. A sour beer, I've never had a sour IPA where the hops come through, because a good sour beer is going to kill any hop presence. In fact, you're not supposed to actually have much hops in it. Well, I guess you can in a kettle sour, but it doesn't work. I don't know how those flavors would even come about anyway. A sour with a Andy's changing things. But that's just me.
Let's talk.
What?
So we can talk lamb and drams next.
Well, we haven't done anything with lamb and drams. Well, we shot 2 ones that were scrapping, but
that's all right. We'll work on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder. Keep going, buddy.
No, I'm just saying I don't get sour IPAs. I've never had a sour IPA that has a good sour flavor with a hop presence.
What's the one that we tried?
There's a few. I think there was one from Burley that we had. Maybe it just. I don't know where
we reviewed. Was it Heavy Seas that we did one from?
Maybe it was. It just didn't work.
It's a weird combination.
It's a weird combination because you have a hoppy or a sort of bitter flavor from the hops that's in an IPA with a sour component. It doesn't work. To me, it doesn't work. They're contrasting flavors that wouldn't. I don't get that. I can see a fruited sour or a Berliner Weiss or whatever Goza, but not hoppy. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Anyway, Beer Man says I don't like them, but citrus goat cheese. What did he just say? Goat cheese? What? Did I just miss something? Somebody just say goat?
That's from an earlier comment.
Okay. The blueberry vanilla goat cheese is delicious. I don't know what that means, but I hate goat cheese.
I love goat cheese. You kidding me?
Actually, Andy, you like all cheeses.
That's true. Yep. See, it's citrusy and sour with tangerines in it. Sounds beautiful.
If it works, but the hops have to give up. I've never tasted a sour IPA. It just tastes like a sour. It doesn't taste like there's no citrus component from say the hops. It's more from whatever adjunct they're putting in. So if it's a fruited sour with hop, you haven't tried enough. You have to try and find more.
Well,
I just haven't found one.
As I'm finding out with a lot of these beers, the more that we sip and sample, someone's going to make something that's really good.
That's true. Good point.
You try that one beer every now and then that you sip on, you're like, man, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, so here's the question you like to ask. I will ask this of you first, Todd, then we'll open it up and let everybody right in there. If you could only drink 5 more beers for the rest of your life, they're always on rotation in your fridge, but you had to pick 5 beers that you would have in your fridge, and that's it. And we can always go to.
I can have as many as I want of them, but just those 5.
You can have as many as you want, but you can only pick up to 5. 5 beers make the cut. Everybody else, gone. What 5 beers would be in your fridge?
That's a very good question, Andrew. So it's going to be a combination of. Do I have to be like one of them would be a dream? I don't know which one from Burley Oak. So a fruited sour from their Dream series. They have so many different kinds, but pick any of the ones that I really like and take one. So I need one fruited sour from Burley Oak. I need a good IPA. So I'm going to go I'm probably going to go with Pliny the Elder or Younger, one of those two. So Pliny from Russian River.
All right.
Also, I absolutely love Heady Topper. But then the rest are going to be barrel-aged beers. There's 2 left. And that's hard. It's real hard. So the one is probably going to be. Now it's tough because now I have to pick 2. Well, all right, I'm going to scratch one of them. I'm scratching Pliny. I'm keeping Heady in there because I love Heady. So I have 3 then. So one of them is going to be BCS because I love BCS. I don't care what you say. It's the regular because some variants. Well, although, would you pick a variant
over the regular?
You
BCS?
probably would.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I would pick the fresh BCS 2019 vanilla. I absolutely love that. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Then the other one would be probably. Oh, you put me on this. Dang, Andy, you put me on the spot. Okay. That's okay. Yeah.
What else is there?
I mean, it's hard. So I've got 2, a sour, an IPA, and 3 barrel-aged. I love barrel-aged stouts. So definitely BCS Vanilla 2019 or 8. That was 18. That was 18. Bottle Logic was fantastic. That fundamental observation, that was amazing.
That was silly.
I'll take that. And because I think it's so good, CBS any year, specifically, was it 18? 18, definitely 18. That would be what I would take. CBS, Canadian Breakfast Stout. Those 5. What about you?
It's not bad. Before we go, hey, Derek, thanks, man. Appreciate you jumping in. We appreciate your support as always.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, good dude, man. Derek is a good guy.
Yeah.
He has his list. Golden Monkey, Raging Bitch, Yard Bar, Flying Fish, anything. He's got a little Philly flair there, and then he's got
hey. So he likes his IPAs, man. The Raging Bitch, the Brawler, the Dogfish IPA. Yeah. You can't go wrong with that list. Can't go wrong.
Well, that's good stuff.
Oh, it's Bullets and Bourbon. They're leaving. So they're out. Everybody's leaving us, Andy. We're down to 6. We got to bring more people in. We probably should tweet this out, put it on Instagram.
We're growing, Todd. We're learning. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal.
Whatever. What are your 5? I don't care. What are your 5?
My 5. All right.
Yes.
I think I would bring the Def Leppard Pale just because of the can, even if I didn't like the beer.
Well, it's an easy beer to drink. You need that in a rotation. It's something that's easy to drink. Yeah.
So honestly, I'd bring my Ice All Red. I would have.
Oh, I didn't think about our own beers. Mm-hmm. I didn't think about that.
Well, people probably wouldn't.
See, I can, but I can brew that, so that doesn't count. I can brew that. I can actually make that.
Scrap that. if I have one barrel aged beer.
Come on. I mean, think about it. What, one? You only have one?
Yeah, I only have
So
one.
you have,
I wouldn't need any more than that. I'm only gonna need any more than that. I try and mix things up a little bit. I think.
hey, if you have the bottle, you control the pour. That's a good point there.
That's true.
Come on. So you've got.
Yeah. So it's between I'll tell you, a couple offerings from BCS that stood out: the Backyard Rye, the Rittenhouse Rye, and
yeah.
All three of those were really, really good.
You got to go with you love that Bramble. You love that Bramble like it's your baby.
That is
you loved it.
Yeah, I did. I probably
loved it.
Bramble. I think it was really.
That Bramble was right up your alley.
It was fantastic.
It's jammy. It's complex. It's got a lot of things going on. It's right up your alley.
It's
got the booziness.
That was a beautiful beer. So I would take that. Honestly, for a IPA.
So you've done two so far, right?
Well, the Def Leppard I could play with, but yeah.
You said Def Leppard and Bramble from 2018.
We'll see if the Lep actually makes a cut. I will say this: the one IPA that I always go back to is High Life from out of Tampa Cigar City.
Oh,
to me, that is the best classic IPA on the market. Period. I absolutely love that. I go back all the time.
That's like a beer.
It's fantastic.
That's like a beer.
It is a fantastic pour. It's just really,
all
really
right.
good.
I get it. Yeah. Hey,
yeah,
that beer is in my that beer is in my Beers of Disney World video. If you've watched it, it'll come out soon.
I did see it. Oh, Tony's right. So
what?
He said mango even keel. I haven't.
Oh,
I forgot. It has been so long since I've been able to find that. I forgot. Yeah, mango even keel. That's like the original locale that did it for me.
All right.
That is the first session that I just truly thought was fantastic.
So is that going in there?
Yeah, that goes in because I really do the fruited beers. I don't like them much, but
yeah. Well, some do good. Like we like Pine Hopple from EVO. There are some IPAs that.
So I would do mango even. That's really good.
All right, you got two more.
Tony said Dead Rise. I don't think I'd go Dead Rise. I can't drink much of it. I like it, but it wouldn't.
Yeah,
be 5.
That's the Old Bay Blonde Ale, basically.
Yeah, it's good though.
It is.
All right, so mango even keel, Highlight, Bramble.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. God, I'm close.
That's all right.
What else you got, Andy? Come on, you got two more. Hold on. All right, while you think.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up what Beerman said.
All right.
Give me Ecliptics Starburst IPA. I've never even heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fort George. Now, we did have something. Remember in the.
Sure.
Are you in Washington? He's in Washington, right? Or Oregon? I think he's in Washington. We did a Fort George beer in the State Series Washington, I think, right? Or Oregon. One of those two.
Oregon. One of the two. I can't remember. It was good.
But a Suicide Squeeze. I assume that's like an IPA too. Hop Valley Alpha Delic IPA. Weidemer Brothers Juicy Sunrise IPA. And he said this last time. I don't know how to say it. How do you say that last thing? Frame IPA? Frame? Anyway.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Beer man, I'm getting a hint that you like IPAs.
Yeah, man.
And I love that too.
That's a solid. All right. So
that's up. Yeah, there you go.
Brewers Art Resurrection. All right, that's local.
Hey, local.
Milk Stout Nitro. Nice.
I have a question.
I was thinking about Militize too. That was phenomenal.
It's so good. That is really good. Really good. I can't believe we slept on that.
Miller Lite in a Ravens can. Todd, look at that light in a Ravens can. That's fantastic.
Hold on.
Don't go. You're gonna cut yourself out again. There it is. Caw.
Okay, so I can't hear anything anybody's saying, but that is from 2000 and when we won the last Super Bowl, and this is from Super Bowl 30. This thing is so old. This is from Super Bowl 35.
That's awesome.
Hold on. Ravens Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl 35.
That's the old
20
man. Little for action.
20 some years. What? That's 20 years ago. There it is.
Awesome.
I'm keeping these babies.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Anyway, hold on. I gotta put that.
Everybody say goodbye to Juice Box. Goodbye, Juice Box. Name that. Say goodbye to Juice Box.
English. Now.
Yeah, the Dogfish made it up there. The milks. You know what? As far as barrel-aged beers, Todd, the barrel-aged 1050 is another one I was thinking about that might go.
Oh yeah, that's really good. That was
really
real good. Real good.
Tony said the hashtag MVP was phenomenal. So it was.
I agree.
I think they had so if you go back to one of our old videos, when I got a chance to go to Hysteria Brewing in Columbia, Maryland, they were doing a follow-up to hashtag MVP, which was going to be called hashtag SB MVP.
Yep.
Hence, Ravens going to the Super Bowl. Lamar, I mean, it was all planned out perfectly, except for the Titans, and we got bounced. So this paper actually smells amazing. That was the name of the follow-up IPA. They added 2 more hops to the Lamar beer, Denali and was it Centennial, I think, or Citra?
Yep.
Anyway, for the cease and desist order that they got from the NFL, because they actually sent them an order, and they said that the cease and desist paper was actually scented. And they said the paper smelled so amazing they named the beer.
Right?
That was a great beer. So you can check that video. It's really good.
And you got the first beers off the canning line.
I got the very first can and the first beer off the line. It was fantastic. That was awesome.
It's awesome.
Another co-host that I had when I got rid of Todd. I got Tyler to come in. It did really well. So, there's always options.
Remember that, Andy.
I know. Careful what you say, right?
But anyway, that's a good one. I like that. I'm surprised that did you have to finish out your list though. You haven't done your last 2 beers.
It's okay.
Right?
Last 2 beers. I am surprised you didn't pick anything from Heavy Seas. I thought for sure you were going to pick their loose cannon.
Oh, loose cannon, but yeah, it is. But if you're going with what for the rest of your life, you have these 5 beers. I love Heady Topper. I don't get it. I can't hardly get it, but when I get it, Heady Topper is fantastic. I love it. I mean, you could even say, Stone, if we didn't pick any Stone IPAs, if you want an IPA, there's not a bad Stone IPA that I've ever
I was
had.
trying to think, honestly, there was probably better, but that Never Ending Haze was ridiculous. That was a really good beer.
Well, I'll try to. If we have to do this much longer, I'm going to do a review of that Space Viking, whatever it's called.
The Ghost Viking, whatever. That was awesome too. Yeah, they had some.
Correct. Yes.
And I'm finding, not to change topic, but oftentimes some of the best beers that these breweries put out never see the light of day on the shelves. They never make it anymore.
That's true.
I was even thinking
that's true.
You remember that Cahola chocolate cherry stout?
It's now like it was 2 years old. It's 2 years old.
It was amazing. That beer right there was one of the best beers I've ever had. I mean, that is true. That's phenomenal. So, you never know. But that's I don't know. That's a hard one to do. Well, if anyone wants to put like 2 or 3 whiskeys that they would take with them too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, Andy, here's for you.
Yeah.
I don't have the breadth of knowledge of what with my 2 or I mean, I know I love. It hasn't come out yet, but that Wyoming whiskey that you just put out, we just did a review on.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly! And I love my larceny.
I have a present for you.
You have a what?
I have a present for you.
Oh, a present! I like that.
From Heaven Hill.
Oh.
The Berheim wheated bourbon. It's a wheat bourbon. It's not
nice.
It's not a bourbon. It's a high wheat whiskey.
Okay.
Because it's more than 51% wheat. So yeah. So that actually wouldn't be classified as a bourbon, and I learned that. Thank you, Reagan's dad. That's actually no one's on here, right?
No one's on here. 6 people.
But yeah, I'm gonna drop that off. Let you have some sips. So you're gonna like it.
Here's something we haven't talked about: is the Bourbon County Stout 2020. You want to talk about that real quick, Andy? About their anniversary. Yeah,
Oh.
everybody knows.
The barrels that they're so last year they had the 19 went from Heaven Hill barrels, and I don't know, so they're Heaven Hill barrels to Buffalo Trace to Wild Turkey. So they would move them from one barrel to the other, and after they've touched all three barrels and rested for long enough, you got your 2019 Bourbon County Stout. Well, this year they're all Heaven Hill, and they are doing Eagle Rare, which is a fantastic bourbon.
There you go.
They're doing Blanton's, which is another awesome bourbon.
Yep.
And then they're doing Weller's. So they've got three really,
I wonder if
really.
we can find.
So
that.
What, the actual picture?
Yeah, I was trying to see if we could find that.
I can text it to you. It's really, really good.
Hold on. Keep talking, Andy.
Yeah.
What's the chat saying?
So they're all Buffalo Trace. Yeah. So they're all coming from Buffalo Trace this year, which is actually really going to be really, really cool. So
here it is, Andy. Let me see if I can share the screen real quick. I found it. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Nobody's watching anyway, so who cares, right?
You downplay those of us who are. Thank you to all of us who are still left. This is what Todd and 100 likes does. Look at him all over there.
Whoa! I don't know what that. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Entire screen, sure. Hold on a second.
Do you know what you're doing?
Nope.
Yep.
Don't know at all. No. Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right. So here is now again. I don't know if this is final, but basically, when you develop a beer, you have to put in I guess with the FDA, what your labels are going to be. So a lot of times, Bourbon County Stout will put out a ton of different types that they're thinking about putting out, and they don't put out all of them. So I have to think, though, this is their anniversary. It's going to happen. But here is one of them. Andy, can you see that? In collaboration with their friends at Buffalo Trace. So 2 years in Eagle Rare Bourbon Barrels. Hold on. Let me go down some. It's saying, now, did they say 3 different types of bourbon, I thought there was 3 different types.
Yeah, it's Weller's, Eagle Rare, and Blanton's.
But why does it just say 2 years in Eagle Rare?
Well, that's the first one. I guess that's what's been sitting in. Then they had the other 2 up there too.
There's the Weller. Yeah, there's the Weller. But that's it. So they're gonna have different types. They're gonna have 3 different types of beer. I guess they'll have one in Blanton's, one in Weller, and okay, I get it. All right. So there's the Weller. So what one would you be more sort of psyched about? What would be? Oh, hey, that's what I want to see. That's how I drink.
I think Blanton's is great.
Oops, sorry.
I think my favorite, and Weller's is overpriced now because of the hype. It's good, but I love Eagle Rare, to be honest with you. I just think it's an all around just great sipping bourbon.
So Scott just said they're all Buffalo Trace. Yeah. That's right?
No,
Are they all Buffalo Trace?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. I think they're putting out, and they'll put out more, but I think that's their base. I guess their base beer is going to be in those 3 different ones. I don't know. It's hard to they put out these feelers. Yeah. So anyway, well, Andrew, we're getting that time, I think.
Are you getting the call?
No, I'm not getting any call.
Oh, that's all right.
We can keep talking. I got nothing else to do.
What you got to do?
Yeah. Bud. No, I don't know. I think next week we'll maybe put out a little. I don't know. We got to put out something, or we could just. What's that?
Tony says, "Play me out, Johnny." That's. Oh, by the way, the stag is fantastic. Yes,
is it gone already? Have you drank it all?
No, it's all gone.
No, okay, just making sure.
But I absolutely love the stag. It is fantastic. You know, I'm playing around Todd. This is what I do.
No, are you trying to bring up something?
Yeah, I'm playing with the computer.
All right. Well, hey, okay.
Trying to figure out my next new background.
Oh, there's Tony. Play me out, Johnny. Tony, what are you drinking right now? What are you on to next? I mean, the kids aren't sleeping. It's already 10:30. They'll be up in another 8 hours. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, the kids don't.
No.
It comes quick, man. It comes quick. So, all right, let's see.
Well, you know, that happens.
Here's my boy. This is what I want to do.
Let's have fun with that. Boxed wine he's drinking. Awesome.
This nice. I could even go back for a little bit. See, you get everybody in there. There's Bill. Todd, that'd be you, Bill.
That'd be me. All right, cool. 4 bottles per box. It's a steal. It is a steal. It's true.
Gosh, it's like, yeah, there we go. We're back on. 3 to 5 TV shows that you could bring with you. Only 5. You know, the only ones you can watch reruns of. What 5 shows are yours? Anybody?
Is 5 or 3? How many do you want?
Do 5. Top 5 favorite shows, TV shows.
Office. The Office.
That's a good one.
Seinfeld.
No brainer.
So there's 2 right off. I don't watch much TV anymore, like sitcoms anymore, though.
No, we use
Sopranos.
That's a good call.
Definitely Sopranos. I love Big Bang Theory. I love that show. I just do. I like Big Bang Theory. And my 5th one.
Just a comment on that, Todd. There's the whole thing about you're not allowed to like Big Bang Theory and Seinfeld. They're 2 different camps. So you're the first person I've heard who says they like them both.
I like them both. And then it'd be some kind of like reality bull crap. Yeah. Seinfeld, definitely. My favorite are Seinfeld and Office. I can watch them anytime they're on. I will watch those, and they're on a lot, especially The Office. They're always on. All right, Beer Man's gonna get going. Well, Beer Man, I'm out of beer. I gotta go get. I'm afraid to get another beer from the tap because I might follow. But cheers, Beer Man. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Really appreciate it. Good to see you again, and we'll have to get on one of your lives too. Andy, you there? Or are you frozen again? I think Andy's frozen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting you there?
Yeah, I'm here now. Sorry.
All right. That's all right.
So yeah, Seinfeld. What else did you say, Todd? Seinfeld, Sopranos.
And something we watch a lot of. First of all, has anybody watched Tiger King on Netflix?
My wife's addicted. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you gotta watch it, Andy.
Yep. All right.
Oh my God, you've got to watch it. Anyway, yeah, you gotta watch it. It's so good.
All right, no, I will. I'll have to give it a shot.
You gotta watch it. It's crazy, but I couldn't stop watching it. I don't know if that says something about me. It might, but wait till you see it. So I don't know. All right, Andy, I think it's getting to the point.
It's cool, man. Like antimony,
where we can safely say we've had a good night. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties.
Yeah, me too. We'll keep working on it.
So next week, everybody, hopefully it's still all 7 people, come back, join us. We're gonna have, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll just, you know what? Even if we just shoot the shit and talk again, we don't have the concept yet, but I don't know. What do you think?
We can come up with some ideas. We can ask people some questions. We can play around.
I think so.
Figure it out. You stay classy.
I think maybe we can bring somebody on. Maybe that might be fun to do. Talk to another person just to get just me and you off, and get somebody else on, and do what we used to do back in the old days, which was fun. So maybe we'll do that.
Well, so we'll revamp. We'll look at what's going on. Some of the newer equipment should be in by then.
Yep.
We'll probably have another new video out also to talk about.
Yes.
And we'll keep growing this thing. I mean, look, I think today, even despite the camera issues, and I think today's stream went a little better in some respects. I think the lighting's better.
Not now for me though. It's terrible.
Not for you, but like we're highlighting stuff. We're getting.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll continue to play with this and make this thing look a little
exactly
better. So,
and as Tony says, stay classy, San Diego.
Week 2,
Wales vagina.
Well, look,
yes, week 2. We will be back next Tuesday. Nobody's watching.
Oh my man! Until they replay it. Anyway, thank you all who came
Robot
on.
Scott didn't like Tiger King.
It's. I thought it was weird. My wife started watching. I watched a couple minutes.
It's weird. All right. I get it. I get why he stopped watching. I can totally get why he stopped watching. We watched it anyway. Andy.
I ended up watching my favorite show, which is right behind me. I went back and some reruns.
It's not the Simpsons. Huh?
I can watch The Simpsons and King of the Hill, my 2 favorite shows. And I'm a happy man. So it's all good.
Todd will read anything on the teleprompter. See, I just did.
You stay classy, San Diego? Yeah, he sure will. It's like that video too, Todd. Tony, he'll do it. You know, we've dressed him up
pretty much.
Leprechaun. We've all kinds of great stuff. So yeah, that's why I love it.
Yeah, I love you too, man. All right, Andy, let's wrap this thing up, and we'll see everybody next Tuesday for Tuesdays with 210. Are you there? You keep cutting out.
Yeah. Well, I can hear
I'm
you
out of here.
Whatever.
Oh, good. All right.
Cheers.
All right, man.
There it goes.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
All right, guys.
See you next week.
Bye.